23, 24, and 25 give us a discriminant value and they say, hey, how many times does this guy cross the x-axis? Well, here's our thing. If it crosses twice, it means it's a parabola like this. I'm just assuming it's an upwards parabola. It's going to cross twice. When's that going to happen? That's going to happen when in the quadratic equation, opposite b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, this piece, if it's a positive number, you're going to be adding square root of whatever, and you're going to be subtracting the square root of whatever, and you're going to get two solutions. So that happens when you have a positive number here. So I'm going to go to 25. It has a positive 4. That means there's going to be two solutions, and it means it's crossing in two spots. So here, that's A right there. Now, let's go to 23 when it says, hey, you got a 0 underneath there. Well, if that's a 0, the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of 0 all over 2a, which let's just pretend it's 2, and let's pretend that b was a 6. You're going to end up with negative 6, square root of 0 is 0, plus a 0 over 2, negative 6 minus a 0 over 2. Both give you negative 6 on top, so they both give you a single one answer. That means the graph is crossing in just one spot. So this guy crosses the x-axis at just one point. And if it's negative, that means you can't do the problem. You can't take the square root of a negative 1. It's an imaginary number. That means there's no solutions. Well, if I'm trying to make it cross here to show the solutions, well, I said there's no solutions if it's negative. That just means the parabola is never crossing. It's maybe up there, maybe it's a downwards facing. It never touches the x-axis. So 24, if the discriminant is negative, it doesn't cross the x-axis at all.